And we are live. Hi, guys.
You, what up? What up? What up? To the
Thank you guys for
folks.
joining.
Word, word, word,
Hey,
word.
Latanya. Hey, Claudia.
So,
Happy Friday. What you guys
Pat
feeling like?
was supposed to be here,
Yes.
and having some scheduling issues. So,
You just have us tonight.
dynamic duo.
Anyway, so tonight, guys, we're going to talk about Jousset new fragrance. You guys see it's been going around crazy all over the Gourmand. Yes. What are you wearing tonight, Rico?
I put on Burning Rose.
You put on Born and Rose, you're talking about
Hey, I went to work today. Remember, but peep game though. You set on deck.
Hey, Carolyn. Good to see you guys. Hey, DWJ. So I am wearing, I mixed. I actually am wearing Legomon we're going to talk about mixed with, what the hell did I mix it with?
Shirt on, you see it.
I mixed it with something.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, yes. So, you want to go first?
Man, so I guess the same way. This is about the third time I've talked with somebody about this particular fragrance right here. This is the new release from Giuseppe is the Le Gourmand, and so mine is already out the box. This is the box it comes in. Kind of talked about this at some length already. But yeah, man, the presentation, the box is so much better than anything we've seen before from Giuseppe. With that opening flaps here, waxy paper with the cutout inside, some message from the perfumer, the owner, Jimmy. Just man, like they really did the thing with the presentation on this for sure. And but
I
this
know.
this is the money maker right here. And if you've ever had any of the older bottles, you know this right here, like they really hooked up the
Yay, Claudia. You did reach 1,000. Look, I know, sorry.
oh
Congratulations.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yes.
You
Salute,
got to do a
salute,
giveaway now.
salute to the good folks, man. We got to 1,000. Now we just working up from there. But yeah, man, this goes
Hey,
hard right here.
Patrice.
Yeah, man. So what we're talking about in this Le Gourmand fragrance is notes of toast, salt,
Hazelnut
butter, cookie dough, chocolate,
and hazelnut.
hazelnut, and man, this is man, it's definitely cookie dough-ish. It does a lot of things with the chocolate, man. It starts off kind of powdery to me, then it
Uh-huh.
gets saucy. Man, it's chocolate on levels. It's doughy, it's buttery. It feels, man, like you can definitely eat this, but don't though. But don't. But it smells, it definitely smells like, man, like, Nico's always talking about smelling like a whole snack. Listen, this is this is
Told
it,
me.
man. You got to be real bold, you know, to name your fragrance an entire genre of fragrance, like the gourmand, le gourmand, like the of all the gourmands, this is the gourmand. Listen, that's debatable based on who's smelling what and what your taste is. But as far as this hitting on all them chocolate and cakey notes to make this a crazy, crazy chocolatey gourmand, yeah, it's doing that. It is absolutely doing that.
So let me show you guys the packaging. It was compared to, I don't even have one of the regular packaging. Guys, remember how you know how in one of the regular packaging it comes in the little square black box?
Something like
Yeah, there
this.
we go.
So
So
this was the packaging before.
I know.
Bottle still nice. Like it's not a terrible bottle, but the box,
It's banging. I like that. You have this, then you have like a whole little crate kind of something happening. I and you know we all have a good packaging. Note from the owner. I kind of like the setup and the style. And then you open up and you feel like you're going. I know mine is still.
yeah.
I okay. Hold on. Let me take it out. I'm gonna drop. Okay. I love everything about it, especially the smell. With this now, guys, with me. Yes, Patricia, the packaging was banging on point. When you spray this, I've been using this. Oh God! Instantly, you get that chocolate and that hazelnut that mix. This is so good. I have been using this ever since I got it. Shout out to Eureka, thank you. Shout out to Jousset, thank you. This is so damn good. Y'all know I always like smelling like a whole meal. This is no exception. It smells so good. You get a nice chocolatey. It almost give you when you smell it, you know, like the cocoa, the dust. When you smell it, when you're gonna make
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
hot.
Like it comes off almost powdery in the beginning.
Yeah, you get that smell, but then the hazelnut and that grilled toast. I usually get that. What I usually get is the hazelnut and the chocolate kind of cocoa stuff happening and that grilled stuff. But this is so good. And y'all know I can't wear one fragrance, right? So your girl have been mixing this with any and everything that would take mixing. Yes, yes, Patricia. The chocolate hit you instantly right away.
Yeah, chocolate toast, hazelnut. Like it is heavy on the gourmand. I'm telling you, like you smell this, and it's gourmands are supposed to evoke that feeling of something edible, but I mean, like this tastes like it sounds like like you smell it, you're like, man, this I can really taste this. Like this is
Yes.
crazy.
When you spray it, it make you want to like lick, which you shouldn't. But it kind of giving you that kind of that effect because that toast, that you literally could smell it. It's so
Yeah.
good. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Noemi. Hi. Hi, Mom.
man. Hello, mom. Yeah, this is just is next level stuff. And here's the other thing too, right? So this is gonna be the first of a new collection that's coming out. We'll probably get a couple more of those fragrances in the next couple of months. But this one right here, just seeing the presentation of what the rest will look like with the cap that is way heavier with the
Yeah.
inscription here. You said then it says it on the front of the cap right here also, like all those little details. The actual cap, the bottle is heavier. The They did not change the price range of the fragrances. So even though they're taking all the original one, put in the new presentation as well, the ones that come forward after that, they are keeping their regular pricing for their fragrances. So they're stepping up, they're investing more into the house. And luckily for those who love all these gourmands, they're not passing on that price hike onto us. They're taking it on the
Nice.
chin. Yeah,
Nice.
so this is fire. This is absolutely fire. This right now, oh, by the way, quick plug. It's a plug this for a homie because I don't get nothing out of this particular plug. But Sealed Essence has this fragrance, as long as it hasn't sold out, has this fragrance right now. And if you use the discount code FS15, fragged out, swagged, right? FS Jousset. It'll be 10% off on the price of the fragrance. So that is over at sealedessence.com. FS Jousset for 10% on all the
Okay.
Joussets to include the brand new release. So check that out if you're interested in that fragrance.
Nice.
And
Who don't like a discount?
I definitely enjoy a discount.
Is it like cinnamon toast?
No, 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 no.
I
It's
want to taste like
you get
cinnamon.
more of that just bready feel,
Bready
like
grill.
toasted, like buttery toasted bread. Not the sweet. There's no the bread
It's not
itself in this
spice.
doesn't give off too much sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Le Gourmand. Dope, dope, dope fragrance. Perfect for this weather, by the way. Super dope, especially with that little hot chocolate filled thing that it gives as it starts drying down.
The holiday.
Um, man,
Yeah.
super, super appropriate for this time of year, and appropriate for any time of year if you love gourmand fragrances. And since gourmand is gonna be the theme, because if you see a video that I put out that says Jousset, you know it's gonna be gourmand theme, because that's what Jamie Bowden does crazy. So with that said, there are two more fragrances that were sent out that are don't fall down the regular the noir line or the blanche line. This is its own little thing. Last year, in fact, they released a set of three fragrances, and it was part of a just a one time deal at the time to get the
Mhm.
trio. They were 30 ml bottles, all three bottles, and it was le mignardises, which is supposed to be like small desserts, and each one is supposed to represent a different dessert. Those sold last year right around this time, and this year they brought those back in
Mhm.
50 mLs with the exception of one of them. So what they've brought back is gingerbread and brown sugar, and spicy pumpkin and marshmallow. And these right here, the set of three, myself and Marcy, we did a review on that last year. It's on Instagram, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it's on YouTube. I don't know, but it's somewhere. So now they came back with
Mhm.
these two. So I'm guessing these were the two that really hit hard that everybody had
Yeah.
like the best feedback of, and getting reacquainted with these fragrances, there's a reason why they brought these back, because these go hard. And unfortunately, these two are not on sealed essence right now.
Oh, I think you guys said it was sold out, right?
Yes, it was sold out. It was sold out.
So which one you want to talk about first of the two?
Well, have you
My
smelled
favorite
both
one is
already? Have you smelled both already?
yes. One is
Do
my
you
favorite more
have a
than
favorite?
okay. So my favorite is spicy pumpkin and marshmallow. And literally it is exactly what it said it is.
Yes.
Spicy pumpkin and marshmallow.
Yeah.
And I've been mixing these two. I don't even like pumpkin, guys. But this smells so damn good. If you like a nice pumpkin chai something, this smell like you grate the pumpkin. Back home we have this thing named pumpkin, not pumpkin, pumpkin it's like pumpkin pone. They grate the pumpkin and they wrap it in the banana leaf and they boil it. This literally giving me this. Cause you could smell the pumpkin so fresh and nice, spiced, really, really good. And that marshmallow give it that sweetness. This is so good.
This is so good. This
This is my favorite act. Well, this is my favorite, and then this one because it's really good. So if you like pumpkin and you're feeling festive, the holiday, pumpkin pie, pumpkin every damn thing, definitely get your nose on the pumpkin, the spicy pumpkin and marshmallow. I don't think you guys are gonna regret this because this one is really, really, really nice. And I'm telling you, because I don't even like pumpkin. I don't eat pumpkin. But definitely, I was wearing this the heck out of this. Oh, so good.
well, I'll tell you this: whether you like pumpkin or not, this is
It's good.
so just delicious smelling. Like this smell again. Giuseppe makes those gourmands that just smells edible, man. Like this smells like this really came from a dessert. Like if you close your eyes and just whiff it under your nose, you would think there's a snack there, not a bottle of perfume. And but
Yeah.
that's what you have here.
Hey, Cheryl.
Man, yeah, man. That marshmallow. It does, cinnamon. It doesn't say cinnamon specifically. Is you know
But spices,
But
it's
that
spice.
cinnamon is bumping. That's that spice right there. Cinnamon, nutmeggy sweetness over pumpkin and marshmallow, like gooey marshmallow. Like it's
I am with you, Latanya. I don't eat pumpkin. But let me tell you, for somebody who don't eat pumpkin and don't drink pumpkin anything, no, I lie. I did have a pumpkin spice, some whatever the hell it was last night. And it was good.
so
But
maybe you like pumpkin and you thought you don't
no,
like
no, no. I,
pumpkin.
no, I won't eat pumpkin. I never liked it since childhood. But
Okay.
in the fragrance, guys, um, it's definitely giving you. So, Claudia, I know you're not sure about the pumpkin note. When I saw pumpkin, I was like, I don't even like pumpkin. Hell no. But when I spray it and smell it, I was like, no, this is different. Because I don't think I ever smelled anything with pumpkin inside like that, like in a fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
And the way, at least, how they did it, you like a pumpkin, what's the Christmas pumpkin? What they usually
Pumpkin
do on
pie.
pumpkin pie. Yes, I don't,
What?
I,
What are
I
we?
don't eat pumpkin. That's why it didn't come to me.
Okay.
So you know how if you could make a damn good pumpkin pie, add like some other nice sweetness to it and stuff, guys. Literally, you'll get exactly what you're smelling here: sweet, spicy, pumpkin, and marshmallow, and yes,
Sounds good.
real
Yeah.
good.
It doesn't. It look. I know Claudia says she doesn't like pumpkin or it's questionable for her, but here's the other thing that we or some of us know about Claudia. She also thought she didn't like tobacco at one point, and completely wrong. So, sometimes you got to get put onto the right fragrance to lead us in that direction, and then there's Aladdin in this piece, man, whole new world. Like,
A whole new world.
all right, so.
Hello, I can sing, but because I don't know try. You eat sweet potato. Yes, Latanya, I'm with you on that. I eat sweet potato pie too. I don't need a pumpkin
I
one.
like sweet potato pie too. Don't get me wrong, but this pumpkin is really, 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 really hitting, really
I think
hitting.
you will love it, Claudia.
Because it's more a gourmand
Yes.
fragrance in general than it is specifically pumpkin. It's not like there's something overly pumpkiny that stands out there. Like this reminds me of a taste I don't like. Those spices and that marshmallow do a lot of the heavy lifting in this particular fragrance. So, um, yeah, that's if you love gourmand, that's a must. Like I ain't gonna hold you. That is absolutely a
Latanya,
must.
trust. Yeah, I don't eat pumpkin. I won't lie about something if I don't like it. But let me tell you, you're gonna love this. I sent outside, by the way, that has sweet potato. No, I would really like to smell something with some sweet potato inside, Patricia.
Yo, I love that you knew she meant by the way, because I was like something about BBWs. I was like, this is
No,
what we talking about, folks? Like let's. I'm not saying let's not talk
oh
about it. Let's
no,
talk
I think
about
that's
it.
Bath
But
and Body Work.
okay,
I thought it
you
was
know what?
BBW. You know what?
Don't mind me, folks. I Bath and Body Works. That makes so much more sense.
Oh gosh.
Ah, man, my bad.
But yeah.
Told a little bit about myself there. Anyway, back to the schedule. Um, so the next fragrance, I spoke about with Joe and Marcy, and one of those things that we spoke about this particular fragrance is one that it could be compared to or in the same conversation of based on the time of year and the prominent note in this fragrance. And this fragrance is gingerbread and brown sugar. And if you do know, right now, right now, there was a re-release of Joe Malone's uh, ginger biscuit, right?
Biscuit, yes.
Ginger biscuit, and it's a great fragrance. Absolutely, there's no denying that. Great fragrance. Marcy and Joe both
Hi,
have had the
Sunny
opportunity.
Ray.
Have both had the opportunity to smell both fragrances. Compare the both. Listen, if you want to call me biased because I'm sitting here in a Jousset shirt, go ahead. I will take that. But listen, it's not even comparable, folks. It's just this is. But also, maybe their intent was not to be overly gourmand. It was just supposed to be a touch of. But there's no touch of anything. When Jimmy's putting these gourmands together, it's a heavy dose, and this has that ginger, that super ultra realistic baked gingerbread with icing and brown sugar, and it's this one, put it like this: of all three, this is my least favorite, and I still think it's better than a whole lot of other gourmands. It just the hierarchy of these three, it falls in the last place. But um, I mean, again, that's just one person's opinion. Nika, you might have. What do you think about this gingerbread?
Actually, that one is my least favorite too. Because
Okay,
even though, and for you guys who know me and watch my channel, know that ginger is one of my freaking favorite note in a fragrance. And this one, when I tell you this is ginger, they did not spare, they did not, not spare, what's the word? Like shy when putting ginger in here. This is so spicy. It's like
yeah,
you get that fresh, raw, grated ginger up in here. This is my least one, but it's good ginger. So that's why what I did, I mixed it. Because you get that gingerbread, even the brown sugar that sweeten it up.
that
I
brown
was like,
sugar
it's
is
not as sweet that I wanted to cover down. The ginger to me is more, it's gingering. Let's just say that.
the
Yeah,
ginger is
shy away from
gingering.
ginger. That's it, Claudia. They did not shy away from the ginger, and I love ginger, and it's crazy ginger up in here. And I had to mix it, to be honest. For me, it's good, but for somebody who want like a spicy, more ginger, something happening like in here, they will definitely enjoy this. But this one is my least. So I one day I literally mixed all three, and they were banging. It's warm, it's spicy, it's sweet, it's good, but just not for me by itself. I gotta juicing this up, juice it up real good with some Italica, which I did because I did try this by itself with ginger. What was the Joe Malone one?
Ginger
Ginger
biscuit.
biscuit. Yes. Hey, Birdie. So I did mix this ginger biscuit and something and Italica. And I was like, oh, and then it kind of blended in. It ginger wasn't as strong inside there for me, but it's nice. Just not one of my top one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's better mixing. Let's just say that. Yeah, yes, Claudia, I'm a mixologist. Your girl be, I'll be up in my lab just mixing shit up. Oh,
So, um, here's what we do know. Number one, every live don't gotta be 2 hours. Because that's the three fragrances that we had intended to speak of. Period. It's the three newest releases from Jousset. So Jousset is going to be releasing an entire line here in the next couple of months. They're actually releasing an app that will be, Android or Apple, whatever, where you can order directly from them. There's going to be a lot more info, and there's going to be an exclusive fragrance created for the app, so you can only get that particular one through them. Sort of how they had that exclusive La Tarde Tatin. Which, listen, if you have not tried La Tarde Tatin, do yourself a
oh
favor,
my God.
folks, and
Yes.
try that, because I witnessed three friends smell it and immediately go and put in an order for three bottles. And I'm not joking, because some of them are here right now. Claudia was one of them. Dion was one of them, and Frida, who is not here right now, was another. Like though that La Tarde, that thing
Hey,
is
party.
such a fire fragrance. But anyway, I digress. The point is that the way that was exclusive to a particular store in Italy, and it became a little harder for people to get their hands on. This one will be exclusive to the website, so you won't be able to get it from Lucky Center, Sealed Essence, or whatever. So, more information to come with that here shortly.
Okay, so here we go. I am looking at the notes and I'm shocked. At least I'm on Fragrantica. Fragrantica don't always get everything.
Yeah,
So the notes on Fragrantica for gingerbread and brown sugar, right, is ginger, cinnamon, caramel, nutmeg. I love nutmeg.
yeah.
Nutmeg, biscuit, amber, brown sugar, benzoin, and vanilla. So that's what you see me here doing this. It's like weird.
I mean, if it sounds pretty accurate.
So those are the notes, guys. Check that one out. Somebody might like that. You know, it's actually pretty good, but I like spicy pumpkin way better, and the legume one triple better.
And again, your opinion may be different. Um, on how much you love ginger. If ginger's your thing, you might like it a little more. If it's not your thing, you might like it a lot less. But there's options. There's options. There's a whole lot of gourmand stuff coming out. There's
Crazy
a
amount.
yeah. There's some. We there was the one particular live where Marcy and I were talking to Jimmy, and he did release without saying the name or too much else that there is one fragrance coming out in the new collection that has the banana split note in it. So yeah, it's gonna be some crazy stuff. There's gonna be some crazy stuff, some really heavy gourmand stuff. I will be releasing all the information that I get as soon as I get it. So when you see that, especially if you were one of the Instagram viewers too, if you see that story pop up with Jousset in the background, just know there's some information coming out. There's some information coming out. Except for the sweet potato.
I
Um,
can't wait to try your sweet potato recipe, Patricia. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. A lot of great information. Like I said, just there's some so close to being put out already. But one of the distributors in Italy got all the work. Like they wanted everything up front. So over here in the U.S. we're a little backed up, but it's gonna be for those who love Gourmand. It's gonna be a fun year with all the Juicette stuff because they about to get busy over there. And if you like other stuff as well, Jimmy has the Unleashed Apothecary, which is more of that. I like to use Josh, Essential Notes is my example. If you know Josh's channel, on Instagram and the stuff that he likes to get into, more experimental, deep, dark, heavy stuff. That's
Hey,
that that
Ade.
that's what you get over there. So yeah, those are the three fragrances. I think that we can say without a doubt Le Gourmand lived up to the hype of the
Yes.
name. It's dope. And once again, if you are interested in this particular fragrance, whether through this live or just because you were looking at it already, if you go to sealedessence.com, and we'll try to put it in the description.
They're on
Um,
fire, Patricia.
sealedessence.com and use the code FS Juicet. That's FS as in Fragile Swagger, right? FS Juicet, and you can get 10% off any of the Juicet Parfum collection to include the latest release of Le Gourmand. And
Listen, I just literally spray all three of these on. I'm a whole meal. I'm a meal. Yep, there you go. FS
thank
Giuseppe.
thank you for that, Claudia.
Yeah, hey, because we are like a good discount. And it could work on
Facts.
anything on the website too, right?
So this one right here is just for Giuseppe. We're trying to still see how much people come over, and then we'll work on a site wide
More?
discount. Yeah, that's next. We've already discussed
Nice.
that, but right now we're just focusing on the Jousset stuff. But we will expand. We'll expand. We'll get more discounts wherever we can get good friends and supporters who want the viewers to get a discount along with us. We will
Mm-hmm.
get that information and put that out there.
Perfect. So, number one for me, this is how I categorize it for me. One,
Concur.
Ligamon, spicy pumpkin and marshmallow,
Concur.
and gingerbread and brown sugar.
Concur across the board. That's my
That's your order?
my same order. Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. That pump can go hard, and I actually like
Hey, it pumpkin
pumpkin
in.
pie. So
Pumpkin in.
um
That's the word.
yeah, yeah,
Pumpkin.
yeah. Well, you can make it one. You've made up words before, so it's all good. It won't be the first or last. So
It's good, guys. Definitely. Oh, Ade, sweetie, Jousset newest Ligamon Gourmand fragrance. You know we like to smell like a walk-in bakery, right? Smell like a whole meal. Ligamon is so good. There is chocolate, hazelnut,
chocolate, hazelnut, toast,
toast.
butter, salt, and cookie dough.
Yes, this is for me my favorite because it's so good. If you like smelling like a whole meal,
The whole thing,
the
all of
whole
the
thing,
snacks.
you need to get your nose on this, love. And then there are, we just spoke about, since I know you just came in, we just spoke about these other one, spicy pumpkin and marshmallow, and it is exactly what the name is, says it is, spicy pumpkin and marshmallow. Then there is gingerbread and brown sugar. This one is my least one. This one is, to me, this one better than this. But this is pumpkin, this is ginger. Everybody get their own kind of stuff that they like. So it might be my least, but it might be your favorite also. So definitely. But this one is seal essence. I think you said it was sold out, right?
Yeah, so the Les Mignardis are sold out in the triple piece, and I don't think any of these bottles have gotten to the states as of yet. But Sealed Essence is one of their authorized distributors, as well as Lucky Scent. So maybe Lucky Scent has some.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You know what? I didn't check Lucky Scent. They probably have it. Lucky Scent have everything. So and the hazelnut. So the soon as you spray, you get chocolate, and you do get the hazelnuts. If you like hazelnut, you definitely need to get your nose on this. I don't think you're gonna regret it, Addy. Get your nose on it. You'll see. Tell me when you do. Let me know. Hit me up. The first, yes.
Yeah, yeah. The first one is the must for sure. But I will say this though, like even though the presentation is different, it doesn't fit like the rest of it.
Uh huh.
That spicy pumpkin and marshmallow, it's really not that far away between the first and second piece. Like this one, the more I smell it, the more I love this one.
Hey, Anthony.
Uh,
Look, Anthony got something for you.
Anthony Morel, you don't like doing those type of videos, but you gotta tell us they tend to figure. All right. Well, I'll talk. I'll talk to my associate, and yeah, man. You know what? I will accept that you brought it up publicly, so I will publicly say that. All right, cool. I'll.
You
All
gotta
right,
get the
I'll do
people
it.
your top 10. See what of all the fragrances, because everybody like to know, especially when you get over 200, 300 fragrances.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a top 10. They're gonna be 10 or more that you use the most. So yes, I can't wait to see. But yeah,
You
you're
know
gonna
what?
love it, Addy.
I might do a video for it, but we could probably do a. Hey Claudia, we can do a live. We could let's go back to the Bat Cave and figure this out. We'll do a
I like
live.
that. I like that. Yes.
For the sake of brevity, we'll probably do a live top five, so that everybody has the opportunity to.
Yes. I'm with that. What was your worst buy? What was your worst buy?
My worst buy ever. Um,
Or lately? Now, I want to say, I think she mean ever. I think probably lately.
I think ever is a way more interesting take.
Okay.
Ever. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I haven't had a lot of bad uh buys lately. I'm pretty good at this point of figuring out what I'm gonna like based on the notes that I put together in my head when I'm reading them. But and this is not it wasn't a terrible buy. But I purchased this right at the end of I don't know. I guess moving out of this particular type of fragrance, I was really into that strong, earthy fragrances. And anyway, this one right here is by Serge Luton, and it is Files in Anguiles, and it's a very green, earthy, spicy. Which weird is it when I smell it again? I'm like, it wasn't that bad actually. It is, but
You know, screw.
but no, but thing is this. Here's the thing about it, right? I like how it smells when I smell it. I just know that I don't want to smell like this in public, but I
Ah,
like
gotcha,
smelling it.
gotcha.
I like how it smells. Like maybe I would like it more as a room spray or something.
Mm.
When I smell it, I don't see anything wrong with it. But every time I look at it in the morning, and I've had this for I've had this for like 2 or 3 years, um, and
You should declutter.
I've never worn I wore it out one time to try it, and then I was like, well, that was good, good
Oh my
on that,
god.
and it was not a cheap one either. And the worst part was it wasn't even a blind buy. I went to the Lucky Scent store in
You
Manhattan,
smelled it and still bought it?
smelled it, felt like I really liked it, came back home and I was like, I don't like it that much. And
It sounded
and
like
this
you were
collection of
pressured.
these Serge Lutons are not the cheap ones
No,
either.
they're not. They're in the 200 range.
Um, so that's that.
Oh my
Share a little
god.
bit of my personal mistakes with you.
Oh, jeez, that's a good one. But yeah.
Same
So,
to you.
hey,
What was your worst one? And then we'll wrap it up.
huh? I don't know.
She's never had a bad buy.
No, no, no. Oh, stallion letter. It was freaking expensive. I think I paid what, 300 and something dollar.
Mm. 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 Mm.
God, that hurt.
Mm.
Then I don't know if you guys watch my TikTok, right? So listen to this. I love to do just open the boxes and spray. Whenever I'm going out, I would just do a random. If I just get a fragrance, I'll just randomly spray it without smelling it, while shooting. And I start. Oh, I have more than one. Why are they all coming back to me right now? But that was the first one. And I start to spray this fragrance, and oh hell, I saw a blind bought it to begin with, which I don't advise anybody to do. If I saw ginger and the notes look good, I know leather and me is not friends like that, but I was just thinking to myself like, oh, ginger, they're gonna tame the leather night now. But the name alone says Stallion leather, right? Duh. That thing was horrible on me. That was so masculine. I was like,
It
hell
is
no.
masculine. I'll give you that. I do find it masculine. I don't find it horrible at all. I do think it leans masculine, so that's probably what. There's nothing. I think leathers for females are usually like infused with a lot of fruits,
Yes,
and that was not necessarily the case with this one. This one, it was
that was straight up.
yeah, but it was nice, gingery, kind of a
Yeah.
fresh blast. But it never leans very fruity. It still keeps that very authentic, leathery feel. So if you're not there for the leather of it all, then you're gonna have a rough time going through the day with that fragrance. But I enjoy it a lot.
No, okay, it's funny that you say that, Claudia. Sweet. So my next horrible one was Judo by Mind Game. I was asking everybody, I like, oh, okay, I want a mind game. I want a mind game. Everybody like, okay, Nika, I think you're gonna like Jado. I was like, okay, I never smelled it. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna spend this 300 and y'all know the price and buy this. And I got it. I don't know why I didn't just simply spray it like everybody does. and sniff it first. I decided go big or they said go big or go home, right?
Go big or go home.
So I went big, and Claudia, it had suede leather, I think, inside also. The pomegranate. So I spray, and within a minute or less than a minute, that the minute that pomegranate disappeared, I wanted to scrub my skin off. It was horrible on me. Horrible. And I didn't do light spray. Y'all know I don't do light spray, right? It was so bad. I like hell to the no. I said everybody gotta be lying or something is definitely wrong with me.
Yeah, I hate that. That kind of answers the other thing. The worst influence by YouTube fragrance was probably that you got taken by the or the lip service, tried it out, and were like,
Everybody said
ugh,
it's so good. And I was like, okay, this gotta be good. So when I sprayed, I was like, maybe either people lying or something is definitely wrong with me that I can't
right.
stand the smell of that. It was terrible. But everybody loved it. So that's my two. Other than the rest, it was okay. But those
Yeah,
two were my worst.
clueless and anguillas, I say would be that one.
Oh, Oud Bouquet, Patricia. Okay, so Oud Bouquet was it was a like. I wasn't impressed at it first.
Wow, that's tough talk.
But let me tell you, that is one of my that would be in my top 10 fragrance because every time I wear that fragrance, I was wearing Oud Bouquet in the summer, guys. Every time I wear Oud Bouquet, I would get so much compliment. Everybody would be like, "Oh my God, what are you wearing?" Oud Bouquet is so good, and I did not like it. The thing that I didn't like it in the beginning, I was like, "What the hell?" I thought people was lying also. But
I
that one,
like Oud Bouquet a lot, actually.
really, it's really really good.
I
From the
do like.
instant you loved it,
Yeah, that didn't have to grow on me. That was one shot, one kill.
I remember Patricia.
Yo, abracadabra is okay
That
at best.
don't
At
even
the
say it.
very, very best that it can ever be, it's okay.
Hello, I am okay. I'm gonna tell you, y'all know, Patricia. You know I'm biased when it comes to the house of Craigler, anything in Craigler. But Abracadabra is banging. Well, Pat did not like. Pat said, "Nika, this thing is horrible.
I'm with
I don't
Pat.
like it."
Salute to Pat,
Oh my god,
because it is,
it
mm,
is really good.
it's really something.
Hey Alexa, oh, she want to know how describe what oud smell like, and you're new to fragrance. You definitely want to start at like a beginner's oud. There's like different scents with oud, the animalic one. I'm not in the animalic
Yeah.
stage of oud. I think you are, Rico.
Yeah. So oud is not simple to
Uh,
describe only because it's so unique, and that's why it's so sought after, because it's not it doesn't compare to anything else. It's when it's burning, you know it. When you smell it in fragrances, typically you know it. But yeah, so starting with the agarwood tree, the Aquilaria, the usually growing in Southeast Asia. This tree is a tree that is prone to a particular type of infection, and that infection start to decay the
the
base of the
tree.
tree, and the tree's natural response or defense mechanism is to release this it's kind of like sap that goes over it to protect itself from the infection. Those areas right there are then cut off of the tree. So from an entire tree, you just get a small amount, which is also it's very expensive. And those pieces right there are that is essentially infected. That infected piece, as it's rotting, pretty much or decaying, it's the smell it gives off is could be typically very sweet, earthy, a little bit funky, and then depending on the regions of the world where they grow it and the different systems they use to grow, and how do they, whether it's a natural infection or what they do now is they add it themselves just to speed up the process. It can change how it smells. So you have in Southeast Asia usually a sweeter variety, and as you get closer to India, you're gonna find a lot of the more heavy, skankier smelling, almost like off-putting if your nose is not really built for that kind of smell. So
Yes, Claudia.
yeah, so it could be very off-putting initially. I would suggest starting with a very not maybe not even really oud, more
Baby
like an
step.
accord, something more designer, like Gucci oud or the Gucci Guilty oud or one of those playful ouds, and then but you'll figure out if you like. I don't
Yeah,
believe that every person who collects fragrance or likes has to like oud. You don't have to like every single thing. Everything is not for
that's
everybody.
not-
I
definitely.
don't love fresh fragrances, and that's really more of the popular type of fragrances, and I don't subscribe to any of that. So maybe it's not for you, but if it is, man, you have a lot to experience because there's so much to be done with oud, the floral variations, the boozy variations, the gourmand variations, the very funky variations that you get
The
from the more
horrible one.
traditional style, spicy, ambery, orient. Like there's just so much to do there. And I do love oud, um so
I
hopefully
can
that
give
answers
you
the question.
some beginning one. Oh, she said she loved Gourmand. So if you want, okay, so the ones them that come to mind that I know that there's oud inside, but for somebody who don't know and like
Like a
oud,
playful oud.
it's a playful oud.
Yeah.
Like House of Siage, Passion del Amor. If you can get your nose on that, I think you're gonna love that one. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's so exotic and really sexy. Um,
You want a beginner oud.
which one? Oud cake.
Oud Cake by Nazar Fragrance.
Yeah.
This is as playful as you're gonna get. With that pistachio accord in here. Um, what is it?
Oud by Latafa. That oud
It
cake
smells
is so good.
like actual cake, like that just got baked. It's powdery, like, but it gives the effect of flour, like baking powder. It's sweet. You still get a little bit of that oud essence, but it's never gonna detract from this being gourmand.
And then it's
But it's
very
just enough
affordable.
to, yeah, and it's affordable, right? So yeah, that's definitely a great starter oud.
And since you
Yes,
like gourmand, it's a balance of gourmand. You get the gourmand inside there, and you get some oud up in there also.
yeah. That's a
Yeah,
great that's a great one. Even I think Primera Perfumes Lion Oud, it's a little more challenging than oud cake, but it
yeah.
has a
But
great chocolate and caramel in there that booming, just booming. Yeah, really really nice stuff.
so
But there is
Alexa,
a price difference.
yeah, yeah. See the ones them that come to mind that I know that's subtle. I mean, there's oud, but it's so subtle that. So you remember when I had you smell Rico? Oud and Santal. That is of all my entire collection. Oud and Santal is one of my absolute favorite fragrance. They
And to bring that statement to into perspective, it's one of the oud fragrances that I'm like, why is this say oud in the name? So
because it's oud. But that's as we were talking, Alexa, the oud in there is so subtle, it's sweet, it is so sexy and really, really nice. So if fragrance du bois.
fragrance Dubois, pick a fragrance. Pick a fragrance,
There no oud one. Juan. Oud rose.
Oud Joan is freaking
Banging.
that's like syrup. That is fruity, sweet, candy-ish. Like fragrance
Thank you for
Dubois
that, Patricia.
has really mastered making oud a part of the fragrance, not always the center. So it adds a level of sophistication to the fragrance overall. Typically, when you're dealing with fragrance Dubois, a lot of more elevated fragrances where oud is more of a supporting actor per se in the overall fragrance, but also they do have some of the challenging ones. So they run the full gamut of what oud can provide to a fragrance, from being the front and center and running everything to just like touches of some oud just to give fragrance a little more character.
Claudia said oud and acaria by Scent of Woods. I never smelled that one.
Sense of Oh, oud and acacia. Yes,
Oh,
yes, 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 yes.
acacia. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
acaria. What?
yeah.
What's
Well,
what?
well, listen. Here's the thing. Any fragrance, I think across the board,
Mm-hmm.
from Sense of Wood that has oud in the name is good to go. They're almost all safe ouds. Cause what was the one I loved? Oud and Calvados, oud and Calvados.
Oh, I never smelled that.
Matter
Monta
of
oud.
fact, matter of fact. Nope, that's plum and cognac.
No, that one I heard was really, really good.
That is really, really good. Oud and Calvados.
Oh, so Alexa, here's some good oud you're getting to try. Just
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should get your nose on and see if you like
Yeah,
them or
Oud and
not.
Calvados by Sense of Wood is definitely now. If you get busy with
Mm-hmm.
gourmands and you're in that oud part of your nose and you really starts to elevate and you want to get some banging oud and gourmand
There you go.
together, you step up to the big league and that Jousset
Oh, I don't think she got
gourmand
theirs
bakur den
yet.
al oud. Woo! Woo! This is the truth right here.
I know
It,
that was even challenging for me at first when I first smelled it when I went to California. It was like I smelled it and I sprayed. It's Denal Oud, right? Is that one?
den al oud, yes.
I sprayed it. I was like, oh hell no, right? Then I put my hand back. I was like, damn, this is good. There is a it's like it's a balance, something kind of happening with that. But damn, it's good.
It's very good. It's absolutely very good.
Claudia said, do not scare her.
Listen, this is
It's good.
yeah.
I don't think yeah, she'll get there eventually.
All right. All right.
No, yes.
I'm gonna back off now. I'm just saying when you're
Oh,
ready,
she said
holla
she
at your
bought
boy.
a dupe of she girl, you speak. Listen.
Oh, that the one from Dua, right?
Yeah.
That's the only
There you
people
go.
I've seen make
Thank you, baby. So I got hi Mighty Strong. Thank you for joining, love. I
Hey,
got cheese as
can
a
you give me
birthday
one
gift.
moment? You can
Okay.
talk to the folks. I'll be right back.
And when I tell you she was so good, and I get you on a budget, so you could go to the said duo is really, really good. Uh, but yeah, I think somebody had said that the duo one is very ah, sama Camila. They say the duo one is really, really close. Yeah, I need to stop being funny here. The duo one is really, really close to Sheesh. And Sheesh is freaking amazing. I listen. I can't separate spray and Sheesh. It's so good. It's really, really good. Yeah. You wanna fill my glass to me? Thank you. But yeah. Um do another one also is where's the house? Dua and I don't think she's Patricia. I think you. What is the other house, Patricia? That Dapper. That's the name. Dapper got pretty good versions of stuff too.
Hey, sorry folks. I thought we were gonna be gone done by now,
I know.
so I didn't have a bottle near, so I had to
We
go.
just answered because we went over these and everybody enjoyed them, and so we
No,
just
that's
kind
fine.
of
I
Dapper.
have no
Yes,
problem
sorry.
with it. I just went to go re up.
Fill it up. Yeah. Yeah. So she was just saying she's on a budget. So she did she get the Dapper version, not Dapper, dual
The
version
duo.
of
So what were her? Oh well, she's not on here.
Sheesh.
I would love to. Did she
Yeah.
like it?
Did you love it? Alexa, right?
Cause
Yeah,
sheesh is a
it's Shishin.
beast. I and that's I don't know. Here's what I will say. Sealed Essence was the only store to have sheesh. I know they were very low in quantity. White chocolate, butter popcorn, and then the original DNA of Gourmand Bacour with that addition over it. It goes so hard. That is a
It's
beast.
banging.
Beast.
Oh,
That's
it's
one of
in
the
the
ones
mail
that
coming.
I wear sparingly because there was a limited drop. Sealed Essence is the only store to have them. They did have limited bottles. I spoke to them a month ago. They were running low
Hey,
already.
mighty.
So if you want to smell sheesh again, once again, Sealed Essence, FS, Jousset, 10%
And get the
off.
10% off. Yes.
And I feel like again, I feel like this should not be a point I have to make, but I make it anyway. There's no kickback with that code. I don't get. If you want 10% off, just because your boy holla, FS Jousset, get that 10% discount.
Let me know when you get it, Alexa. Oh, and Alexa, if you're not following me or Rico, make sure you sign up, subscribe to our YouTube and our Instagram, because we don't always be on YouTube, but you would definitely find something on Instagram. So yes, make sure you guys thumbs the video up, and thank you, Mighty. Oh, Mighty is so sweet. And subscribe if you are definitely not, because Rico just reached 1,000. I need to enter in this game. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Fast. You know what? Next week, I'm guessing next week we'll come back with the top five, right? Well, Claudia, if your schedule works with that, probably next Friday this time, something like that. Or Saturday, one of the two. We'll come back top five, rock that out, and at that point, we
No, we could do top
will
five on Sunday. I think I
this
like it.
Sunday and 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
okay,
you
we'll
guys
we'll,
like
we'll
to see the top five from each, from me, myself, Rico, and Claudia? She's in the chat.
Claudia Nairi, who's in the chat as well.
She got our channel
But if you're
also, so
not following
definitely check
her
her
and
out.
she's in the chat, follow her as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if they want to see it on Sunday, we could put something
We
together on
could do it
Sunday.
Sunday early.
We'll see if everybody's schedule matches up, and then we could rock that out. And since we're coming back at that, one day later, we will. Um, I just hit my 1,000. So if everybody comes back on Sunday, you
Yeah.
probably will hear about a
A giveaway.
giveaway, a
Ooh.
Juicet fragrance giveaway. So that'll be Sunday. That'll be Sunday. All right, that'll be Sunday.
Yeah.
So Sunday, tune in, giveaway, full bottle, US. I'm saying that right now, US.
Only.
US. Get me to that 2,000. I'll make it international. But right now, we working on that US money time. So it'll be. I might make it an option, or I might just. It'll be a full bottle, brand new inbox, Juicet fragrance. So that's
Nice.
that's that's what we'll do.
Um, I think Keith said dual version of Accident a la Vanille is good. Now
Listen,
that's a good
here's what I'm gonna
vanilla.
tell you. Call me what you want, fanboy. I'm rocking the shirt, hard body. But if you make a clone of a Juicet, it's gonna be good. Additionally, yo, the playing field is big. There's never no shade. Hey, Dua makes good clones of stuff for the most part.
Hi,
Every now
Mr.
and then they
Rita.
go crazy, but they do some good clones. So if it's even 90% accurate, it's gonna be a good gourmand for sure. Um,
I think you had told me about a good one from Duo, a Gourmand one.
one of
What
the
was it?
originals.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. I
None,
had to
and
write
that's
down.
the other thing. When they do originals, they go super hard. When they
Okay.
do original, that's where they really shine. But if they have a clone that is that close to the
It's
original, then
definitely not Patricia. I like that the price range. I don't think none of the Giuseppe fragrances over $200. They're all on the. They're all a
I
hundred and
I, I
something dollars.
think Oud
Oh, Denalud.
Denal Oud,
I think
but
that was
but
the
Denal
most.
Oud has a really Well, that's why you get that smell when it opens. It has a really potent, I believe it's a Laotian oud, or Cambodian oud. They use in that one, and it's the same one that they use with with a less concentrated amount that they use and the Marble Oud brand. One of the
Okay.
fragrances they made there, the Noé Doré fragrance, which was another amazing oud gourmand leaning fragrance. So, yeah.
It is pretty good, Keith. So definitely, guys, don't forget join us on Sunday, and you might win a Jousset fragrance.
Yeah, you might. You absolutely might.
And
You
they're
can.
reasonable price. And if you're definitely into Gourmand, listen, I did not know about Jousset until August when I went to. Oh, at Mace, he said he have La Tarte Tat-
Yo, listen, la tarte tatin. I tell everybody, la tarte tatin creates a buzz. Like if no one smelt it and you rock it, like people want. Like, what are you wearing? Like it is a
Victorian like
captivating
Dua.
fragrance. It's absolutely a captivating fragrance. The sweetness, the how dense it is, how the sensia is so sweet. It's almost it's right at that point where it could be too sweet for a lot of people, but it
Okay,
makes it that makes a cutoff that is you just want to keep smelling it. It's a lot. It's good.
Patricia says she owned four. Patricia, let me tell you this. Remember, me and Pat went to Glamcation, right? I had never heard, I swear in my life, never heard of Giuseppe. When I got there, I bought two. Now I think I own like eight, or eight or nine. It is so addictive because once you like smelling like a snack, you definitely gonna wanna own all of the Giuseppe fragrances. And it's funny that Keith said that it smelled like pancake. Every time I wear La Tarte Tatine, when I was wearing it to work, it would leave a trail. And my co-workers was like, what the hell is smell? Somebody smelled like breakfast, like pancake syrup. Every time. So I remember I was at work and I was in a corner and they was like, they keep sending people over to me. They're like, Sneakers, just don't move. You leaving a trail. What the send somebody over and be like, okay, what does she smell like? They're like, pancake syrup. I was like, what the heck? Every time I wear it, they say pancake syrup.
Yeah,
Every
that
time.
one
And it is so the sillage is
crazy.
yes.
Like the performance, the overall
Yes.
performance on all levels of La Tarte Tatin is 10 plus on everything. And the interesting thing, what I always say, I, man, the name of the store, I think is Lux Perfumery. I could be getting the name of the store wrong. It's a store in Italy. Um, and man, they're so lucky because they probably got one of the hardest hitting fragrances out of Giussette to be an exclusive to their store. And man, they got a winner with that one. They
Yes.
definitely got a winner. Uh,
It's so funny. Yes,
yeah.
Patricia, we all get started after Glamcation. Pat own a few too. Now I'm in the lineup. And yeah. Keith, if I answer you that question, if you follow me on TikTok, I don't think you would I spray a whole lot. Rico, how do you spray?
Conservatively.
Oh Lordy. There's
Conser-
no such thing as that. You spray until the God says stop.
it's all
It's all
Rico
Rico's
fault.
literally it was his fault. It was. Cause I remember the first time we wore what was it that we wore? That the me and Pat had wore from you.
African Queen?
African Queen and the berry one. Oh my God.
Oh, Creme de la Berry.
Creme de la berry. If you don't, okay, guys, for the 18 people that's in this watching, viewing right now, of all of any of the fragrance from Giuseppe, Creme de la berry should be in your collection. And African princess.
The
Maybe African
ancestors.
prince. What the hell I get with the name?
African print Queen?
What? Let's okay then.
What's your
African
mind
queen.
on?
It's African. There's a But you see, the thing is, I don't think just a queen could wear it. Somebody else could wear it because it smelled good.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
She meant to smell like four. But yeah, there you go, Claudia. You spray until the gases stop. That's literally what you do. That's just a natural reaction to it.
Okay.
Okay, you want to answer Keith and then we can get off?
Um,
He said, do they all
well,
have the sillage?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. For the most part, I'm gonna. So there are two collections. There's the noir collection, and there's the blanche collection. The blanche being the white bottles, and those are. I find less consistency with the white bottles because there's no necessarily like a theme, whereas the noirs are heavy gourmand fragrances. So but all the gourmand bottles, all the black bottles specifically, are just beast mode. Now I will say Ramadan Nights, that is the a white bottle, heavy performer. Um, African Queen, another white bottle, and of course the original Gourmand Bahor, which came in the white bottles,
Yeah,
is
that was.
a super heavy performer. So I would say overall, um, and this is the other thing. Why I feel like when, especially what you said, like a La Tarte Tatin, you don't need 8 sprays of La Tarte Tatin. You don't need 8 sprays of that on you, man. Four
Who
does
said?
it. Five if you're getting crazy. Six if you a wild guy. But yo, 8 spray, like you don't need it. You don't need it. Rock what you want. What I'm saying is that the performance of the fragrance does not require you to put those last 3 sprays. Um, it's okay. The fragrance does what it's supposed to do. Trust the fragrance. It'll get you the rest of the way.
Exactly. You see what he said? You don't need it spray, but the smell is fan- fantastic. It lasts and it you just smell you. Whenever you go anywhere, guess what? People can smell you too. Keith from the
Yeah,
parking
people
lot.
gonna smell you from the next town over.
Let's smell you from Timbuktu, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for joining. So just a quick recap before we get off of what we were on. Gourmand, number one, freaking amazing. Chocolate hazelnut,
Agreed.
spicy pumpkin and marshmallow. Exactly what the name says it is. This is exactly what you get. You won't
Agreed.
regret it. And gingerbread and brown sugar for all the ginger lover. You're definitely gonna enjoy this one. So my order. This is how I go. This is my lineup.
I
If
concur.
if you have all three, do like what I do. Spray all three. You won't regret it either.
Do each bottle like 2 sprays only, 2 to 3. You're gonna do 8 of each bottle?
Yeah.
All right, God bless your soul. Um, eight sprays of each bottle. Do 3 bottles, and hopefully you wake up in the morning. And then I will piggyback off that and use the comment that Claudia put there. If you go to sealedessence.com and go any Jousset fragrance, uh, use the code FS and that'll give you a 10% discount on that particular purchase. And I just pinned it to the bottom there. And then on Sunday, we will be doing a top 5 fragrances, which you just messed up my whole weekend. Like I gotta spend tomorrow thinking of my top 5. Like that there goes my whole day. So top 5 on Sunday, and on Sunday, now that I've
Hi
officially hit
Sylvia.
1,000 subscribers, we will do a giveaway, and there will be a Juicette fragrance in the mailbox for
I wanted to
somebody.
be there, Patricia.
So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Thank you everybody for
Sunday. So look
coming
out for
through.
that.
Turn back to the light. Thank you. Yep.
And I wanted
Uh,
to be there. Something came up.
something came up. Yes.
Next year though. She said she wish we
Next
were
year.
there.
And listen, I want to go to all the things that you want to go to in life. But listen, this summer is coming back again. Glamcation. I know we're coming off of New York season, and then Glamcation is coming back. We're doing it again, getting together, getting the crew together, getting perfume bottles together, getting all the. Check us out on Instagram if you don't already know, but if you don't, you should.
Yes.
It's going down. So yes, we will see y'all on
Sunday
Sunday. We'll put if y'all don't follow us on Instagram, y'all should, because a lot of this information comes out over
on
there.
Instagram.
We'll post the time and all that stuff. But if not, live life crazy, and when you get that notification on your phone letting you know we're on the live, just jump in and see you there. Um,
Yes, Crystal. Patricia, I would have been all over you following you too. So trust me, we would have been stalking each other. We would have been stalking each other. I'm with you, girl. So I guess we'll see you, Patricia, at Glamcation. Ooh.
yeah, come through Glam.
Uh-huh. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, be blessed, smell good. And we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Sunday. Peace.
Bye guys.
Bye.